Welcome, Taurus. I'm Key. We're now in the Akashic Records Library. Let's see. We have already the books out, waiting to be read. Um, like this is the second time I have to record this. Now, the first time I was about to get to the third card when I had to stop and really talk to someone that I really feel was worth the time to talk to, and it the information that was taught when you communicate was taking the time. But before that, the Capricorn had a grooming. What was mentioned in the first reading was about grooming. You're in the grooming process. Whatever you've been grooming to be or to be guided to do is what you already know. You have the training, you have the teachings to do. It's this knowing in yourself that is true. It is worth exploring. Now, when recording this for the second time, it's like when talking to another person about things that, when we say talent or what we truly want to do, it may seem taboo. But what really is taboo? Who we are as human beings and the talents that have taken us this far as a human race and on this planet. If we had to write that in books, that would be taboo. But we always evolved and transformed. So Taurus, you're transforming. You've been through the storm. You've been through things that's been troublesome and terrifying, and where you had to start using your talents in ways that probably you didn't even think were necessary. So now, let's see. What's up? So, you have an opportunity because of your actions, because of how you experience things. You see that everything that you do has always given you earnings. You always learn how to earn your keep based on your experience and how you use your life experience as lessons. These lessons are going to be very lucrative to you, that when you get this opportunity in your environment to use your expertise, you will be looked at as very exceptional, very extraordinary, and most importantly, you will see in yourself, Taurus, that no matter what, based on your actions, you are always a guardian angel. You are always a guide, not for anyone else first, but for yourself. You would not ever give someone an explanation if it really didn't really resonate with you based on the experience that you had. And you're starting to see that in a way that it's taking you to a whole nother plane. You're starting to see that what you want has always been waiting for you. You're just taking the time now to go towards it. Your self-esteem is there. Your empowerment is there. If this is in regards to another person, you know that now you want to witness and be not just a witness, but be a part of that witness. Be a part of that adventure, because you're now in the front. You're not on the sidelines anymore. You're center stage. And whoever comes your way sees you just as equal to them, tending to things that you want to see work is going to work out for you. Whether this be in the workplace, whether it be in a personal relationship, anything that you want. You're seeing that it takes a team. But that team started with you and yourself before anyone else comes into the picture. Your talent came from what you put the work into, because of how you see the worth in it. So a relationship that continues to grow closer, you've seen that forgiveness is necessary. To forgive, that shows how fortunate you were and are to use that in anything you face. When you forgive, you show others how to forgive. Not because it's easy. It's not ever easy to forgive. But you see that to even experience what it would take to have to forgive somebody. Because you look in yourself, you look within yourself to find out what did it take for you to be forgiven when things didn't work out. So when people come to you, you know how to work things out or how to walk away based on what is really in front of you. If things are going to work out, it will always come back to you tenfold. It's because you have trust in it, no matter what. Wow. 3 times, yeah. Your efforts are always going to get you, Taurus, the same amount of efforts coming back to you. It's like now the new stage that's coming into your world is whatever you put energy to, whatever you put efforts into, whatever you put your expertise in, is going to come back to you just as well. People are going to recognize that you're putting that energy into it, that you are that engine for energy to come into play. That when you do things, you do it in an equal exchange. That's going to make this 6 of Earth turn into a 6 of Wands. To, again, how you work things is going to be worth your time. So let's see what your sacred self, Taurus, has to say about that. Taurus. Taurus. Okay. Interesting. 2 was in the hand. Okay. But 3 came out. Oh no, 4 came out. This is going to be interesting. So we're going to leave this here. Maybe this is something that needs to be said too. Changing up. All right. Your opportunity may come in the form of what you want to say or what you want to see happen. Can feel like it's being shut down. Maybe you experience having shut down situations where what you really want to start, people, places, and things try to shut it down. Now you're seeing that you're not connecting to that. If people, places, and things want to stop what you really hold true, then you're not going to entertain that any longer. You're going to be around people, places, and things that when you speak, whatever you say, whatever you want to see as a situation played through, how you see yourself, if it's not on the same accord as you, then you're not going to be there. When it's in the same accord as you, then you're going to turn this 4 of Swords into a 4 of Wands, where things will work out for you because of your determination, because of what you want to see come to start. If not, then why would you be with someone, someplace, or something that always have you feel that you have to submit? There's nothing wrong with submitting, but you also know how to stand. You also are stable. You also know how to be domineering as well. How to be that stallion too. It's both ways. It just depends on what experience or situation that you are willing to truly experience now. Wow, because you are empowered right now. You are the emperor. You are the empress. And only an emperor and empress will only take the best. They will not take second best. At all. That's what you want, and that's what you're going to get. Because you're worthy of it, because how much you put work into it. Whatever you do on your everyday basis has put you in an emperor, empress status. Period. Taurus. Or those who are taking on Taurian energy. Wow, they definitely look at Capricorn's reading, because they had this too. You have the strength to stand up for yourself. You have the strength to go after what you start. You have the strength to see however you stand and create is worth that because of your standards. You know from you standing in your strength of self that whatever you connect to is worth your concentration, is worth your connection to begin with, because it's an equal exchange. You know that whatever you take a lead in is not because people pointed it to you. It's because you know you have the skills and the tenacity to stand in that in the most sincere fashion. So when people do give you success and give you that awareness of who you are, it feels and you know it's worth your time because you earned it. All those steps is because you earned it and you have the strength to walk through that door. So, whatever comes your way, again, look at that 10. Whatever comes your way, if it's not concrete, you're not sticking around for the conclusion. If it feels cherished, meaning you're cherished and they're having things in their life that is cherishable to them, but when y'all come together, y'all know how to make it work, then it's worth your concentration and your connection to it. So when you collaborate with each other, or when you are in the world and you want to see things really cultivate, it's because not just of your effort, but the people that are around you, how much effort they put to it. Because you're not alone in this. It seems like you're not alone. You have many people, places, and things that want to connect to you, but now you're seeing how to utilize your time wisely. Training. You are trained for this. You are very skilled for this. You took the time to really think these things through. So when you do have that opportunity, you know how to move forward without any confusions, any conflicts. You see very clearly, you see how to handle any situation because you had to go through situations that required your strength in the first place. So, let's do it this way. So, when it comes to your childhood dreams, no longer are you reversing them. You're seeing how to bring them up full circle. You see how even your life connects to why you go after the things you go after, why you connect to the people, places, and things, why you even are skilled in every expertise. Every job that you had has trained you for what you're about to do. Every skill that you had to not only research, but actually put into strategic manner is going to be useful for you because it's going to connect to other people in your environment that needs your tender love and care in it. But it's because you care. If you don't care about it, then it's like you're not going to even connect to it. So if you really want victory, meaning you want public recognition, you want things that are worth your time, if it's not being shown to you, then you're not really going to put it in action. When it's worth your time, then you're going to put that investment. When you do, it's always going to be victorious. So whatever is truly worth your time will be victorious. What is not worth your time will always feel like it's been a victim situation or like a vacuum just sucking up your life force without really giving you what you really want. It's like you give it out, but you're not getting it back. So you don't want to experience that anymore. When it comes to loyalty, no longer are you accepting passive type of loyalty, like a pastime type of loyalty. Yes, you're loyal and dedicated. So if you're not getting loyal and dedication, is it really from you or is it from the experience that you're receiving? Whenever you experience that unequalness of exchange when it comes to passion and purpose, then you're not going to step into that. It's like you're really reevaluating things to see, is it really right for you or is it truly not at this time? Everything has its time and you're starting to see that more so now. So whatever you have passion and purpose to, it really has to be worth your time. It has to be for a point. Like your point, of course, is that. It's like whatever you put your pineal gland, your third eye, your mind, your matter, which is your physical body, your soul into, your energy, your physical body, what you do, everything that you do, if it's not in sync with that, you're going to just put it to the side. Not because it is not for you anymore, but it's like, is it really for you? What is truly the point? Now you're cutting to the chase, to everything. Like, what is the point? Every time you look at things, it's like everything has a point to it. And that point is, if it's going to give you a tower moment, if it's going to try to take you down, you're not going to be around to be with that. Whatever it is. If anything causes you a tower moment, meaning it's trying to tear you down, rather than be around it to see if it's truly happening, you're listening to your instincts. You're listening to your life experience, what you already experienced in life. You're listening to how you experience, how people communicate to you, how people do really truly connect to you, how people really see you as a lead. When you're in when you're with someone, does it feel like a teamwork, or does it feel like you're just put together to look like a team, but it's not really a team? It's like being on a court, on a street court, and you're with a teammate. They pick you pick them to be a part of the team, but when it's time to really play, they're not playing. They have you on the bench, or you have them on the bench, and it's not really coming together. You're not even going to have that happen no more. Teamwork makes the dream work. Dream that really does work comes from team effort. So the tower, no, nothing that's going to cause you to feel like it is your fault or that you need to be taken down. No, you surpass that. No wonder those wanted to come out. So what actions will you be taking energetically? Empress. Wow. So you are the emperor. It was shown here. You are the emperor, right? If this is in regards to your empress, like someone that you see as an empress, what did it take for this empress to be reversed? Both of you are coming together. But if it's not really an equal exchange, is it truly empowering? If this is in regards to you, Taurus, how you move has to make sense to you now. How you experience things has to really operate on the way you put the efforts into it. It's no longer going to be an unevenness anymore. So to turn this Empress upright is like, now you're connected to everything. When you connect to everything, when you're centered in everything, then everything will come to you back centered. Because it's going to take your actions. Wow. You already have the actions. You're going to have an opportunity to take actions in what you want to really focus on in forward movement. Again, if this is in regards to a grade, right? We had to grade your expertise. You are advanced. You are grade A. Nothing less than that. That would turn this upright. Knowing that if this is a feminine Taurus watching, you are just as advanced as your masculine counterpart. Masculine, if this is you watching and you see an Empress, or you have someone that is, whatever you're doing makes you more empowered, but you know it took a team. Whoever you have around you are always advanced. It's like being an elite. How can you truly be elite if you're just one person? When you know you're elite is when you have other people that are elite just like you. You know when you come into your own, when based on the circle of people you have around you, when you know you come up. So when you see another person that's advanced like you, rather than ignore it, you're starting to see how you can use that to your advantage and how they can use your expertise to their advantage as well. Yeah, that's what's going to get you that dedication, loyalty, and fast movement. So yeah, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. A knight always thinks things through. A knight prepares their armor. They prepare everything that they got to do before they really do a forward movement. You know what really you have to focus on, Taurus. You know whatever comes your way, whether this be a person, place, or thing, whatever comes your way, you know that you have the focus, yes, but you know what's going to be fruitful and what's going to be fruitless. You know what's going to be a foundation and what's going to falter or fall. So when you have that opportunity to defend or really stand your ground, you're doing it from a fair place. You're doing it from a place that you know what it means to be fair. You know what it means to be forgiven. A knight knows why they protect people, places, and things. So yes, you're showing your passion and your adventurous side, but it's because you're self-assured. You are aware of self. And when you're aware of self, then you can understand why another person would be assured in their self. So when it's situations of being restless, you know how to redirect it and have it where you can rest. So when things become frustrated, you know how to think on your feet in a less manner. Like it's more of less energy, but you knew how to put more effort into it. You experienced, you're a knight. You've been around. You know exactly what is needed. Now you know how to, now trust that you know how to navigate in that. If these readings resonate with you, press the like button, share, and subscribe. If you would like to get a personal Akashic Records reading, look in the description box below. We will see you on the other side.